This is a time of the year where we go away from our center a lot because the demands of getting the house ready or decorating, shopping, being ready for all kind of meetings with friends and family here and there. Let's have a few tools handy. Let's have a few practices and a few clear ideas on what's important for this time of the year. Maybe this is a good year to make something different and reorganize a few things and be honest with yourself. If you find this time of the year challenging because there are so many things to allocate your energy wisely. Be honest about what is really nourishing for you and what is really an expression of who you are and what is like more superfluous. Maybe you invest a lot of time cooking. You might enjoy all the compliments that you receive because you prepared a wonderful meal. Is that your ego that will be happy but you invested a lot of energy and time and you've been stressing out during all that? Or it's really something that you enjoy, the preparation, the process, and it's wonderful to share that with your loved ones. Be honest and simplify as much as you can allow yourself with certain things. Whatever is not coming from your heart, let it go. Just let it go. Make a space and make time. Come back inside and let's create time and space inside. And for this, let's do some practices. Create extra space for your practice. Maybe you already have a practice of waking up and meditating or doing some yoga or whatever it is, journaling. That's great. Just make an intentional space to add a little practice that might take 3 or 5 minutes to prepare yourself for an increased interaction with other people. I cannot stress enough how powerful it is, a little pranayama practice. And the simple one, right? Exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, right? These days I'm really enjoying my chanting practice, and you can find a Bija mantra that resonates with you. Bija mantras are just a single syllable like free or stream or Ram, or there are many. But just the Om is a wonderful practice with your mala. For me, it feels really fulfilling to do the Bija mantras with the beats, and just pass one at a time. If you are in special need of peace, you can repeat Shanti. Shanti, 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 peace. Chanting can also be your pranayama practice because chanting involves a lot of breathing and rhythm. Having the beats, having the mala is a great thing because, of course, your energy, the vibration that you create when you're chanting, impregnates the object, right? And maybe it's a good idea to have this handy when you go somewhere that you feel that you need an extra support, a little reminder of your spiritual practice, right? Because we know a lot of things, but we just forget, and then we have a little thing maybe in our pocket to remind us of our spiritual practice, our spiritual journey, right? Even if you feel that you don't have time, that's usually because our mind is so busy, and our mind is always busy explaining and justifying, creating stories and supporting our stories and justifying our stories. So chanting and breathing is a great tool to help, calm down. Then this extra space can be used for observing. Observe everything. Observe what's inside, what's outside. Start observing people around you, because this is a great practice. It's all about our practice. Instead of talking and answering, and start getting a little more into your silence. Start enjoying more your silence. You don't need to make comments or anything. Just actually, people feel more comfortable when you are listening to them. So your silence is so valuable for other people and for you, because you save a lot of energy. Another step is when you are able to observe and you feel that you don't need to answer or react all the time, you start developing a lot more compassion. Developing compassion it comes natural when you make a little more silence. And then with all this, you can go inside and observe what's going on inside. Many times we are just walking with a mirror in front of us, so we just see our inner conflict and we don't see the person in front of us. But this is also true for the people interacting with us. Like many people are not seeing us, they are not listening to us. It takes a lot of inner work to get rid of this mirror and finally be able to see reality and the other. The best practice that I could offer is say, stop reacting. When you feel something coming inside you that is like about to react, to answer, to say something, do not. Just stop it before it comes out of your mouth, before it comes out in your face. Just smile and breathe and observe, because you don't want to suppress or repress, or no, it's not about ignoring what's going on. The opposite is about really observing what's going on inside. But this doesn't have to be expressed all the time as a reaction. You can have a good action in awareness, but not a reaction, right? So stop, a little silence, allow all your psyche to reorganize. This brain reacts, the instinct reacts very, very quickly. It's so fast. And then we have our emotional brain, our amygdala, and that's also really, really fast. And we react with our emotions really, really fast. And then we have our frontal lobe, that is like the last addition. This one doesn't work so fast. It takes a little more time to connect. Our human skills to think and to decide, they are always behind our reactions. So if we try to delay a little bit our reactions, we have more time to think and maybe choose what we want to say and how, and decide if we want to say something or not. And that will really, really avoid a big part of the conflicts that we create in our daily interactions. Have your good answers ready. Doing some journaling before Christmas time is a powerful thing to reflect a little bit What are the things that you are worried about? Prepare good answers, right? Sometimes we are able to make a little silence, but then we don't know what to say because we are very sensitive. Prepare the good answers. You can always say, I have to think about it, or I don't have an answer for that, or maybe later, maybe another day, maybe another month, maybe next year. Right? Prepare your good answers, because there is an art for boundaries. For making boundaries, it's an art. The last thing is you can always choose not to go to a family meeting. Even if you think that it's like, I have to go, I have to do it. No, you don't. You can always say no. And you don't need to explain anything. Maybe this is the year that you decide to spend your time celebrating with other people or by yourself, whatever it is. Never assume that there are things that you have to do. We are not irreplaceable. Our ego thinks that, but we are not. So I hope you find some value in this. And this year I'm kind of devoting all my teachings to relationships, interactions, the inner relationship, of course, but the relationships with others, because there is a gift there. There is always a possibility to organize a short 20-minute call and see in which way I can help. I'm not a psychologist or therapist. I work with ancient systems of psychology. I'm not a coach. I'm a Tantra practitioner, and I'm a Kali priestess. And I don't want to sound very woo-woo with this. It's a call that I answer to this kind of energy, and I'm always available to help from the tantric perspective and with the tantric wisdom and teachings, and of course with all my goddesses, the Mahavidyas. So thank you so much if you made it to this point in the video, and happy Christmas.